City News first told you about a poster put up in an Edmonton neighborhood that some called racist. I'm Haweya Fadal for City News, and now those posters are being investigated by the Edmonton Police Hate Crime Unit. Now, the posters were put up by a group called ID Canada, which claims white Canadians are facing an ethnocide. Now, in an interview with City News, a spokesperson for the group defends the poster, saying it's not racist at all and that it's only about preserving European culture.
I just don't want us to become a minority. I mean, it doesn't sound fun to be a minority.
Julian Cote says that is the motivation behind the posters put up by his group in Edmonton last week. This poster was put up at the intersection of 50th Street and 121st Avenue. It calls for the ethnocide of old stock Canadians to be stopped, but Cote says he doesn't think the message is racist.
We have no ill feelings towards people of other ethnicities. We're simply standing up for our European identity.
The posters were first spotted by Edmontonians last week, but the City of Edmonton confirms so far 5 posters were taken down by EPCOR and Edmonton Police. Caitlin Lauritsen works for the Centre for Race and Culture in Edmonton. She says the posters are promoting a racist message.
It's putting one ethnic group as in a hierarchy above others, which is going back to the root of racism.
Lauritsen also points out the poster is inaccurate.
This poster also really erases the Indigenous history that's on this land. So talking about this old stock, unless you are Indigenous to this land, you have a migration story to this country.
But Cote disputes this idea.
Well, I mean, they didn't have a country, really. I mean, did they have a national flag? We conquered this country, as many countries were conquered. This is how history works. We established a colony here.
ID Canada describes itself as an ethno-nationalist movement, which Cote says is similar to the alt-right groups in the U.S.
We're definitely fellow travelers with the alt-right. I mean, we have the same core set of values in that we recognize that race is hugely important.
Lauritsen says racism in Canada is not new and that it takes different forms.
But we are seeing sort of this more blatant and overt forms of racism again, where people feel it really okay to do public displays of it through posters, through racial slurs, whether it's on transit or on the streets and stuff like that.
Now, if you see any posters that are offensive, you can always call the City of Edmonton at 311 to have them taken down. Reporting in Edmonton for City News, I'm Haweya Fadal.